So here I am, the first part of my trip on the way to Seattle. I'm on my way, boarding the plane.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean. Thanks for being here. Jody Paul-Wooster and I, who got this thing rolling back in like 1996, was talking about, Jody was saying how great the energy is in this room tonight.
So we've just finished the Thursday night meeting of 1448. The Space Needle is behind me. I'm in the Seattle Center.
This is how this goes for people who don't know. We invite up the directors, play by play, one at a time. We announce the play and the director, and then the number of actors, and then the director will draw that exact amount of names out of the hat. Let's start with show number 1.
I once saw a guy across the room. He was kind of a hunk, a very masculine dude.
I can already tell you've just realized this is a marathon, not a sprint. People coming in this morning like, yeah.
You said it about Deb. You said someone should do something about Deb and her dog. Just meant to put her to sleep for a little bit. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I rolled her into the pantry.
You brought her here?
We're heading off to Winnipeg Fringe Festival. Really excited. We've had a great first week here in Seattle. The 1448 Festival was fantastic. We met lots of people, lots of contacts of theatre makers, and now we are heading off to Winnipeg. Off to the Fringe Festival, and hopefully we're going to see some great theatre and some inspiration for some work that we might create. So figure out what we're going to do. Yeah. We're here in Winnipeg. Yay! We've just been trying to figure out what shows to watch. We've booked some shows. There's a lot to choose from, isn't there? Yeah, there's about 50 shows. We're just in between shows now, enjoying a little beverage.
And I said to Pamela that I think in Bilston you can do this where we're at. It's a beautiful little site that has all these tables and chairs made out of crates, and has a shipping container for the bathrooms, and over there is a wooden structure that just has garage doors. That's the stage. Like, this is a beautiful little area where they have music venues and artists, and you know, I'm sure they do like poetry nights or whatever.
Yeah, I reckon.
But you could do this in the parking lot at Bilston.
Kerri's sitting on these great crates with cushions, which looks really cool. And over here, they've got games set up, flowers growing, little tables, which are tree stumps. It's great. And here's a really simple little seating area with benches. Great space. And I think Kerri's right. Something like this would be actually really cool in Bilston. Yeah. We're in across the board right now, that really cool shop, which is there's drinks, there's food, and also there's loads of games to choose from.
We have just seen what is our favourite show of the Fringe so far, Shanga Alerts. It's really great, funny, innovative. We laughed so much, but it also really was thought-provoking as well. And innovative in its use of projection, and it was really strong piece of theatre.
So what are we waiting to see now, Kerri? Erica the Red, one-woman show, one-woman Viking song.
Physical theatre.
Yeah.
Seven plays and 7 plays, that's 14 plays in 48 hours for a thing we call 1448.
Till I turn black and blue, all that you may go through.
Hey, it's 1448, week 2, the first night. The show has been fabulous.
We have Pamela Cole-Hudson. Doing something that we don't typically do, but Pamela did come all the way across the pond from England to join us. She's a very elite veteran from 1448 UK. And also know, Planes go both ways, guys. And Pamela actually acted last weekend and had so much fun last night that they were like, so what are the chances that I can act tomorrow as well? And we said, let's do 3 out of 4 days. So Pamela's acting today.
Just finished the first performance of our play, which was play 2. Play 3 is currently on, I think. It went pretty well. And really looking forward to the second performance at 10:30. Okay, so me and Harvey, we're on a trip to the Seattle Centre. Harvey was just telling me about some of the projects that are here.
KEXP over here is Seattle's biggest radio station that hosts like events and whatnot, and has a currently running radio station. And there's actually a concert happening in there right now.
There's just so many places for art and performance to take place, just everywhere.
Over here, the Vera Project has a lot of concerts and venues for youth around Seattle. And then over here is also the Seattle International Film Festival, which hosts like international films and then also runs like camps for children to create movies. There's a great company in Seattle called Teen Tips that collaborates with a bunch of like public theater and arts and lets teenagers and youth get in there for free or for $5.
Just saying that's really good in terms of encouraging young people to get involved in the arts, to go to the theatre and things. Makes it really accessible as well. And then, you know, that just means that people are going to keep wanting to go to theatre, which just ensures as well that we keep
more art alive.
Yeah, that we keep art alive. Certainly at Gazebo, I'd like us to have artwork exhibited and artists to be able to sell their work. But maybe across Bilston. We're now in MoPop, so the Museum of Pop Culture.
We are currently in the Sound Lab, which is probably my favorite exhibit here, where you just get to learn about all different kinds of instruments and music and get to learn a little bit about different instruments.
What's striking me is that, you know, if you want to inspire people to get involved in the creative industries, in whatever form, something like this is just so amazing when you're seeing the way these little stop motion characters are created. They're so incredible, and how it's made. And then you get a chance to play music as well and really appreciate culture. It just makes me think even more we need to surround ourselves with art and culture and really an understanding of how it's made to inspire people to get into these industries. I think what's really cool and unique about Seattle, there's some stuff that's just really weird and wonderful, and it does feel like everything is so creative. It's in the fabric here, and I think that really then lends itself to people having that as an important part of their lives. And I was just thinking for Bilston, because we have such a rich heritage, that actually we really need to embed that in the design and the fabric of the area and really bring that rich history, whether that's Japanning or enamelling, all of that, those beautiful things that Bilston produced, and really think about how do we make the place look creative, exciting, things for people to do. So there's this thing of people just being able to play games, so outdoor table tennis and places where there's access to pianos, places where you can just go and create art. Maybe could we start a Fringe Festival in Bilston? What might work at the Fringe Festival as well, if there's work we could take there. But there's other festivals we could think about. There is work that we could do that would be really well received.